Alright guys, what's going on? So we've made it over here to Wildwood. We actually have been to all three piers already, and it's time to do a little video tour of each one. We are over here right now at the Adventure Pier, which is the furthest pier to the south, and it's the one that has the great white coaster, the wooden coaster. So let's get started with the tour, and then we'll move on and go do all three of the piers for you guys so you can see what they all look like, and then we'll be moving on. Some of these shots are going to be going into the sun. I can't help that too much, but it'll be all good. So anyways, like I said, this is the Great White Pier. The one that has the Great White. You can see the little go-karts over there, and then over this way you can actually see the Great White Coaster itself. So we actually just got off this coaster, and it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit shaky, but it wasn't bad. So really enjoyed it. It was much better than Hellcat at Clementon Park, so that's a good thing. Like I said though, this is the Great White Pier. Basically, it is I think they call it the Adventure Pier because they have a lot of paper ride type extreme rides here. Sorry for the loud music. I just walked past the speaker. But yeah, this is basically the only ride over here that we want to ride. You know, they do have others. The Great White's going up the hill. We're getting ready to go up the hill right now. So that's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta keep moving and keep going here. So that's pretty cool that like I said, it was a good ride. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like extraordinary or nothing, but it was a good ride. So to me, sometimes that's all you can ask with a good coaster. And yeah, going past really loud speakers again. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to talk over them because yeah, I don't want to get copyright striked. But like I said, this is more of the kind of paper ride pier. So they got the Scream and Swing, which is a S&S swing, your standard fare as far as that goes. They also have a big arm here. You can see that right there. They also have a good plethora of like sports games. They got soccer over here. You can see the big arm working over here. So pretty cool. Then they got a 3-point challenge over here. And then also over here to the left, they have a bungee ball over here. Are you ready? Pretty standard bungee ball, nothing special. So that's actually about it. They do have over here, they have some like you know, midway games, and they do have this like little battle over here where you can get in one of these tanks and like shoot things and like shoot targets, which is cool. But that's really about it. And you can also shoot at the tanks yourself from the side, which is cool. But basically you're shooting these little balls, and you hit these targets up at the top here. You can hear it going crazy over there. Fire! Anyways, so we are out on the pier now. So I'm going to turn around and take some pictures, and next time you guys meet up with me, we will be at the Mariner Pier. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we are actually heading on to the the Mariners Pier. Sorry, I didn't mean to clear my voice on the camera. But yeah, this is actually the Mariners Pier. This is the center pier. This is the pier that also has the water park. So if you're interested in going to the water park, this will be the pier that you need to go to. Like I said, I apologize again. Everything's really kind of loud around here, so I'm going to try to talk as clear as I can so you can hear me.
Cheapest game on the boardwalk, guys. Cheapest game on
You can see they got plenty of like fair games and different stuff like that, different midway games. A little double-decker carousel. You can see it's very busy here tonight. So you can see they got a boomerang. The boomerang itself is called the Sea Serpent. Then they have a little figure eight coaster over here called the Wild Wizard, which is pretty funny. That's a little figure eight coaster, if you know what that does. You can see a Moby Dick and a little kite flyer thing right there. Very simple. But you know, a lot of parks have those. And then over this way, they actually have little teacups. Then you come over this way, and they have a little climb tower where you pull the rope, and then you pull yourself up, and then it drops you. Like I said, just a standard boomerang, nothing special. I did ride it today. It wasn't very rough for a boomerang, so that's always a positive. I mean, it was actually pretty decent, so that's cool. They have I think they have a couple little fun houses over here. I can't tell exactly what all this is. They have another little pirate fun house over here. You can see the boomerang going up the hill over here. Like I said, the boomerang here is called the Sea Serpent. You can see the theming right there as you go up. Let's watch it drop here. Although I'm trying to talk over it because there's a lot of copyrighted music around here. So yeah, pretty standard boomerang. Then you walk over this way, and this is where the this is where the little shell-themed tilt-a-whirl is, which is really cool. You can see that right over here. And then right here they have the Rollies coaster. I don't know if that's what it's called or not, but it's basically an old Galaxy style coaster. You can see right there. What's weird about it, it doesn't have a loop, but it also has head bars, so I'm not really sure. I never rode a model like that before, but you can see that right there. Basically the standard Galaxy coaster. And then over this way they have a ghost ship, which is actually a walk-through haunted attraction, which we haven't done yet, but we're probably going to do here in a little bit. You can see the giant wheel over here, over on the end of the pier. And they have these little ships that drive that are suspended over the boardwalk, actually over the pier, excuse me. And they kind of float you around, give you a little tour. And then they also have a Riptide, which is a pirate ship here, swinging ship. Then they also have these little, they call them seagull cycles. They basically, you ride on this little orange track, and they, I guess you might pedal your way around. I have a feeling it's probably powered, but still cool. And then over here is where the actual water park is. You can see the water slides and different stuff over here. And I believe they actually have like a lazy river down here and everything, but it doesn't seem to be open right now, so I guess it's closed for the day. But yeah, you can see a lazy river down there. You can see these little drop slides where they come down and then you drop into the water. So that's the water there. And there's a better look at the little seagull cycles. It's pretty cool. And that's actually, if you go further down, that's actually the end of the pier. The rest of it's just this water park. So pretty cool pier. This is actually one of the better piers. I think the best one is probably the one with the nor'easter on it, but this one has a lot more stuff than that one. So this is definitely better than the adventure pier. The adventure pier is good, but the only thing over there that really you can ride with the wristband is the great white. So I think you might be able to ride the swings too, the little S&S swings. But I think that's going to end it here on the Mariner Pier, and we're going to head on over to the Surfside Pier, and we'll be over there in a little bit. I'm going to take some pictures and stuff, so we're going to do that. Maybe ride a couple more things here at the, ooh, they got one of those. I don't know if you might have seen one of those before. Sorry, pointing right into the sun. I don't want to do that. But that's an interesting flat ride. I forgot to show over there. And you also see a wave swinger over there in the background. Sorry, it's pointing right at the sun. I didn't mean for it to do that. But anyways, like I said, I think that is going to do it here at the Mariner Pier. We're going to move over to the Surfside and continue the tour. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we've made it over here to the I think it's the Surfside Pier. You can see they got little balloons and a carousel over there, about the same thing as the Mariner Pier had. And let's do this. We finally got here. This is actually the farthest walk in between piers, so keep that in mind if you're coming here. The piers are pretty separated, so you have to walk quite a ways on the boardwalk to get to them, to each one, if you're going to walk between. They do have tram service if you would rather do that. But you can see here they got plenty of kiddie rides in this area. They got a little train, a little rock and tug over there. And then over this way, they actually have a tilt-a-whirl. And they have a kind of a little boats ride there for the kiddies. Like I said, there's a tilt-a-whirl, and then they have plenty of. This place has plenty of like arcade and arcade games, and they also have plenty of midway games too for you to play if that's what you're interested in. There's the Flitzer over there, which is a small coaster. Still doesn't look like it's open. We've been waiting for that to open today, so we're gonna wait around a little bit and make sure and see if it's not gonna open or not. Over here we have little miniature teacups. And then they have a claw, which doesn't seem to be running, but it's called Can You Handle It? And then over this way they have a rock and roll suspended Himalaya, or you know the Music Express, that type of thing. And then over here they have like a little log ride, which you can. All right, kitty hollering, but you can see they got a little log ride here. Cool little globe there too. Over here is the Doo Whopper. That is a Wild Mouse coaster, so that's pretty cool. And then if we head over this way, we actually have Dante's Dungeon, which is actually a really fun dark ride. And sorry, I didn't mean to cough. Over at the Mariners Pier we did the Ghost Ship, and that was really awesome. It was a walk-through haunted house basically with live characters, so highly recommend the Ghost Ship if you're coming here. Make sure you do that at the Mariners Pier. Well, there's an empty boat, but you can see what it's done. You can see the hill just came down over there. But yeah, the Dante's Dungeon is actually pretty fun. It's a little dark ride haunted house. You can see the little cars going right over there. So anyways, I'm gonna go step over this way because there's a lot of water splash going on. And then up here is the extra water slides. They actually have more water slides up here in the back. And then, like I said, I'm going to show you the water slides real quick. Back over here in the back, they have looks like they have photos, and they also have a water park and beach club oasis thing over here. So nope, there's water dripping from the log ride. I know y'all didn't see that, but it was funny and landed on me. Anyways, yeah, they have a basically just a standard water park type area to go along with their other area. And then there's this, the actually good Vekoma SLC. Oh, and you heard that, you did hear that correctly. It is a good Vekoma SLC. I can't ride them personally, but my dad rode it today, and my dad is one of the biggest like persons that cannot stand, he can't stand SLCs, and he told me that this is a good ride. So when he says it's a good ride, I know it's a good ride because he cannot stand, there is no other SLC that he can stand. But he said he got off this one and there's only a couple of jerky spots, and he said it was a good ride. That completely shocked me that he said it was good. So if you're gonna ride any SLC, it sounds like that you should ride this one for sure. Because like I said, my father's not gonna just say something's a good ride when it's not. So yeah, and if you've been on any SLCs, you know how bad they can be. Pretty crazy. Now this does have the version 2 Vekoma trains on it, which is the Vekoma, actually official Vekoma trains that have the softer restraints on them. So this doesn't have the regular hard head bars, the horse collars. They have the actual soft restraints. You can see the beautiful sunset in the background over there. Let me see if I can get you going there a little bit. Really nice sunset. You can see that, just gorgeous. But yeah. Anyways, so that's something notable just by itself, the fact that there's a decent SLC here. And you keep going further back down this way, it's just more of the water park, and that's about it. So this is the actual end of the Mariners Pier, excuse me, not the Mariners Pier, the Surfside Pier. And yeah, so pretty cool. I think we're gonna head back up to the front. I'm gonna take some more pictures, and then we'll probably do the outro and call it a video. So let's do that, and we'll call it a day. Hey, as we're heading out, I wanted to mention one more thing. This little flying scooters has a pretty cool light package on it. You can see that it has lights underneath of the scooters themselves. So just wanted to mention that, and it's on top of a roof, so that's even cooler. We are heading out though, and I'm gonna go do my outro somewhere more quiet, and we'll call it a night. So let's do it. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it here from Morey's Piers. This is the Surfside Pier here at Morey's Piers. This is the last pier that we've done. That is all 3 piers. You can see the sun still going down. Looks like a gorgeous sunset still. You can see the nail clipping, a little fingernail of a moon up there. Hanging out right up there. But yeah guys, had a good time here. Much better time than the last time. Last time we came, the Mariner Pier was the only pier open, so we couldn't even go to these other piers. We had to come back on a Saturday so we could do all the piers. So happy that we got to do them all, and had a good time here. Right over it, rode all the coasters, and like I said, the ghost ship was great. Cool on that too. And like I said, you gotta love the light package on that Kong flying scooters there too, and the little Kong that's up at the top there. Anyways, that is gonna do it here from Morey's Piers. As always, you guys can follow me on Daily Theme Park Photos on Instagram. I post a photo every single day on there, so follow me on there if you want to see pictures every day from all my ventures. You can also follow me on Coaster Nerds on Facebook. We do all kinds of park coverage from the United States and the UK, so check us out on there if you want to keep up with park news and park news from the industry. So I just repeated myself twice. My mouth's getting dry. I need a drink of water again, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this outro. I really do hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day.